Hey everyone, it's Justice for Comics. It is Wednesday, new comic book day. I'm going to be reviewing books that are coming out next Wednesday, April the 7th. Give you a little preview on what I'm kind of looking at as far as pickups and just some things that looked interesting for books releasing next Wednesday the 7th. So let's jump into it here. Let me use Midtown here. That's what I usually use every week. Let me zoom in a little bit. All right, starting off with Dark Horse. Got a new issue number 1, Beasts of Burden Occupied Territory. I picked up the original first series of Beasts of Burden when it came out. I think it had a cool cover. I can't remember who did the cover, but it was kind of a neat cover. I think it might have been Alburquerque, Raphael Alburquerque, I believe it was. But yeah, it looks interesting. I would say the B cover looks kind of cool. Yeah, it looks interesting. Dead Dog's Bite number 2 by Tyler Boss. That might be worth taking a look at. B cover by Hickson looks nice. All right, let's move down. I do like this God of War Fallen God. I did pre-order this, not through Midtown though, but through Things from Another World. I get a little bit more of a discount from them, so I did pre-order this. Looks pretty nice. Love the cover on that. So I will be getting that shortly. All right, moving on to DC. Looks like there's a second printing of Batman 106 by Federici. They're not showing the cover yet. I wonder if that will be a sketch cover, or maybe it's a color version. Who knows? Batman 107. Now I pre-order Batman A and B covers every month. Way in advance. I get it at a pretty good discount, usually about 40% off. So notice the B covers by Mattina are not discounted on Midtown anymore. So, if you know you're going to be buying a certain book every month, like Batman, because you're into the read, pre-ordering is the way to go, in my opinion. So, I don't know why people don't do that, especially if you're picking it up every month. All right, moving down the list here. What else did I think looked interesting? Yeah, I like this Green Lantern cover by Alex Maleev, I think his name is. That one's pretty nice. Looks like an incentive cover, probably a 1 in 25. There's a new Harley Quinn, Criminal Sanity, number 8. I picked up the first 3 issues and kind of gave up on it. It wasn't bad. It was a good read. I'm just not a big fan of the oversized comic, black label comic format. They're just not as easy to store, and I don't have as many magazine-sized comics, so kind of fell out of interest to that one. What else do we got here that looks interesting? I don't think I picked up Sensational Wonder Woman. I think I passed on that. I think I did pre-order this Suicide Squad. I'm a big fan of Perel's artwork, and I think he did really well on this cover. I especially like the Court of Owls Talon guy right here, right? Talon is pretty cool. I like that image. And another must buy for me is the pre-order of this cover by Mattina. Man, that is such a good cover. That is a great cover. So, yeah, if you like great cover art, in my opinion, that's a no-brainer. All right, that does it for DC. The rest are all trade paperbacks. Dynamite Entertainment. I don't know that there was anything in particular. Sonia Versal, I guess. That cover by Walsh is pretty nice. I dig that. Sold out already. I'm not surprised. What else here? Another one that looks really nice is the incentive cover by, Mayara Sampaio, Virgin cover. It's pretty nice. I like that. Nice coloring work there. And there's also a Virgin cover of that Walsh cover, still available. So the regular cover is sold out, but the Virgin is still, it's probably like a 1 in 10, 1 in 15 ratio. That's still available on Midtown. Vampirilla Dark Powers #4. The Yoon cover is sold out. That was pretty nice, although her eyes look kind of weird there. I don't know. Looks a little strange. Vengeance of Vampirilla #14, the Perillo limited edition cover. Oh, it's a graded cover. Yeah, all right. IDW Publishing, the B cover for Marvel Action Captain Marvel #2. Blake, can you turn that down a little bit, please? That sold out. Probably because it's got Spider-Gwen on the cover. I could see that's probably why that sold out. I don't think there was anything else from IDW that interests me, so I'm passing on the rest of that. Image. Yeah. I may have picked up, I believe I pre-ordered this Simon Bianchi cover for Deep Beyond #3. Kind of dig his artwork, and I like that cover. There's a couple really nice covers. This cover also by Kim Jung-gi. It looks pretty nice, not bad. There's also a black and white virgin cover of that as well. Geiger #1, new series by Jeff Johns and Gary Frank. I have a feeling this will be pretty good. A cover's really nice. Pre-ordered that. I don't care for Eric Larson at all, so I definitely did not pre-order that one. But I did pre-order the Fabok cover, which I think looks really nice. I'm pretty sure that's my favorite cover of the 3. And there's also a blank cover and an incentive black and white. Let's see what else. Nocterra #2. I did pick up that first issue. I haven't had a chance to read it yet. I have no idea if it's any good. None of these covers are knocking me out of the, they're not anything special in my opinion. Silver Coin #1, another new series, Chip Zdarsky. I dig Chip Zdarsky's writing. I don't know if the premise of this book sounds a little weird to me. Let's see. A new horror anthology miniseries for mature readers. Each issue will tell the tale of a terror in a shared supernatural world. The story starts in 1978 with a falling rock band whose fortune suddenly changes when they find the mysterious silver coin. Little do they know that the fame comes with a cost, and a curse is always hungry. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that sounds pretty good. I might give that a look at. Probably just pick up the A cover. I think there's a couple different covers there, right? Get back to it here. Yeah, A cover's not bad. I think this Tula Latoy cover also could be good. Sometimes her covers sell out. Maria Nugan, I don't really care for that one. It's got a weird cover, yeah. I think that's it for Image, so let's go back and move on to Marvel. Well, what does Marvel have here for us? You've got the Amazing Spider-Man 63, the design variant, probably a 1 in 25, maybe a 1 in 50. I'm not too sure on that. Looks okay. I don't know. It's just another costume for Spider-Man that originally he'll go back to the original costume, as always. America Chavez, Made in the USA #2. Not a book I would ever buy, but it's out there. I know a lot of channels buy that book just to review it and rip on it. That's a common thing these days. Let's see what else. Conan the Barbarian. That's kind of a cool Jeff Shaw cover. I like that. Saber-tooth tiger, it looks like. That's definitely a throwback cover to the 1970s, right? The Dan Panosian variant. Very cool. X-Men Demon Days one-shot. I did pick up the Rose Besh cover of this. Which I have somewhere. Somewhere in my stack is the Rose Besh cover. Yeah, it's just a nice looking book. Probably in here somewhere. I don't know, somewhere around here I've got it. But yeah, I did pick that up at least. Been digging Rose Besh covers. In fact, if you hang out to the end of the video, there's a new exclusive that dropped today from a couple shops, Golden Apple and Frankie's. I will highlight it. I'll talk about that at the end of the video. Immortal Hulk number 45. I've just been going with the A covers. Sometimes these homage covers look pretty cool. I picked up a couple of them, but I didn't really care for that one too much. King in Black number 5. I think this is the last issue in that miniseries. So we will find out what happens to Null. Null's not going anywhere, believe me. They're not getting rid of that villain. He's going to be one of the top villains in the Marvel Universe for many, many years to come. Pretty sure of that. What else we have here? Another Star Wars High Republic. Number 4 is dropping next week. Several different covers. There's an incentive cover by Linnell Francis Yu. It's okay. Nothing special, though. Venom number 34. I think we're getting near the end of this run by Donny Cates. Not too sure what issue will be the last issue, but I did hear rumors that he will be ending his run on Venom at some point soon. I think that's it for Marvel. So the last for us to look at is Independence. Let's see here. Bloom number 1. Looks like the regular A cover has sold out on Midtown. I have no idea what this is about. I never heard of the publisher either. Hero Tomorrow Comics. Interesting. But maybe a low print run. Looks like the first issue sold out. The incentive cover is still available, though. Incentive cover looks interesting. By Donnie. Oh boy, I won't even attempt that last name. All right, Berserker number 1. Looks like the incentive Virgin variant cover for $2,250. Somebody bought that. Holy crap, that's a lot of money for a modern book. I'm sure it's super high ratio. I don't know, 1 per 2,500 copy? I don't know. It's probably really high. Now, the one that's really got me a little ticked off is Berserker number 1, the second printing. I did have designs to get this. I should have obviously pre-ordered it before FOC dropped. I think FOC dropped a week or so ago on this, maybe a little longer than that. But as you can see, the aftermarket price on this book is super high. I looked on eBay last night. Most people are asking between $140 and $150 for this book. So maybe it's a good deal at $100, but it kind of just irks me that, how many copies does Midtown have? And they're asking $100. So they're definitely taking advantage of the market value, which, hey, that's capitalism for you. I'm not going to get too bent out of shape by it, but I'm definitely not going to be one of these people that pulls the trigger on a book like this. It is a cool cover. It's going to be a foil cover, so it will look pretty nice. But remember, a week ago, you could have bought this for $6. So I think $100 is way too high. I think this will eventually drop back down. I don't know what the print run of this second printing is, but the first print was a very, very high print run, 600,000 copies. The second print's probably obviously going to be lower, but it could be higher than you would think. So I don't think $100 is a good price. I definitely don't think $150 on eBay is a good price either. So I don't know. I was looking online, and last night I probably would have pulled the trigger at $15 to $20. Probably not anything above $20. So that's my opinion on that. It's a cool looking cover, but by no means is it worth what people are asking for it right now. No way. So That's my opinion on that. Move down the list here. I do like this cover, Chasing the Dragon #2. I did pick up the first issue. I think, I'll have to check. I think I pre-ordered the second issue. I mean, that's just a beautifully painted cover. I mean, it's fantastic. I don't know if it's worth reading it or not, but there is an incentive cover for that as well. I don't see what the cover looks like on that, but that might be worth taking a look at. Let's move down the list. Death by Life #1 by Antarctic Press. Cool cover. I like the cover. Sold out on Midtown, so that could be a hot book. Keep your eyes on that one. Devil's Dominion #3 is also sold out by Black Box Comics. Probably a very low print run. The B cover incentive is also sold out, so that might be one. If you see it at your LCS, maybe pick it up, see if it's any good. ENIAC #2, obviously the first issue of ENIAC. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. That's how I'm pronouncing it, ENIAC. The first issue obviously sold out, did very well. I was lucky enough to get one copy. I did put this on my pull list, so I'm going to at least grab the first few issues, see if it's any good. Not sold out at Midtown yet, so it looks like there's plenty of supply at the moment. Let's move down the list here. Kind of a cool heavy metal cover, #305. There is the legend himself, Frank Frazetta. Most people know who he is. He's passed away many, many years ago, but his work is still influencing a lot of artists today. Probably I would say the god of fantasy art. He basically, in my opinion, created that whole genre. There were other artists that came after him or were around the same time as him. Sen Julian, there's several artists that have that style, but I think Frazetta was definitely the trailblazer in that genre of art. That's kind of a cool cover. I like that. Hollow Heart #2. I did pick up the first issue. I haven't read it yet, so I don't know if I'm going to pick up the second issue yet. I'll give that a read first. Impure #1 by Scout Comics, sold out. I think a lot of people these days are speculating on whether something gets optioned, so probably not a bad idea. It's just $4, right? You're not risking a lot of money, and if it doesn't do well, I'm sure you could come close to getting your money back out of it. All right, I think we're getting near the end of the independent list. Let's see what else. Magic the Gathering is coming out next week. A lot of covers, a lot of incentive exclusive covers that are out there as well. I picked up a couple from Scout Comics that had very low print runs, 300 copies. They've exploded in value at the moment, 2 or 3 times what I paid for it. I believe the only one I pre-ordered was the one that's not shown here. There is a hidden character cover, I think, that I picked up, pre-ordered through DCBS. They don't show it here. I do like this black and white, though, by Scalera. That's pretty cool. But, yeah, $67. It's a little pricey. All right. Night Hunters #1, second printing. I did grab that one. It looks like it's sold out. And also Nottingham #2. That series seems to be really hot and sold out. So I'm glad I grabbed both of those before they went sold out there. What else? There might be one more book. Oh, yeah. Rise Heavy Metal #1. I did grab that one. Interesting looking cover. I have no idea what this is about, but it is written by George C. Romero, who was he is the son of the original George Romero, who of course is famous for Night of the Living Dead, all that good zombie stuff. So yeah, I think that was worth grabbing. It's sold out already. I had a feeling that would sell out. I don't know what this Shy No Cage Shadow of Death, but the incentive cover is sold out from Black Box Comics. Tankers #1. bad idea. Again, this is a new publisher. Looks interesting. I like that cover. They're limiting you to one per customer, so I'm going to grab that one. Give it a read, see if it's any good. That's it for Independence. So real quick, let me go to Golden Apple Comics. They have a flash sale. I don't know what that means, but I don't know if there's a limit. Let's see if it's still available. I don't see it on their main page. It's a Vampirilla number 19. Let's see if they have it. Yep, they still have it. Okay, it's not sold out. So this is a Rose Besh, a new cover by her. Obviously, one of the hottest artists at the moment. Ever since that Spider-Woman number 9, 1 in 25 cover dropped, there's been a lot of interest in her art. I haven't loved all of her covers. I did not pick up Batman 108 by her. I didn't think it was that great. The coloring was good, but I wanted more out of the design of the cover. This one I really like. So there is a trade dress, and there is a trade and Virgin set for $40. I did grab that from Golden Apple. One of my followers on Instagram messaged me and said, yeah, you should have bought that at Frankie's, because I am a member of Frankie's in their Facebook group. And of course, if you're part of the group, you can get free shipping. And I totally forgot about that. So I'm paying $7 more than I should because I forgot about the shipping. Oh well. That's the way it goes. I don't know what the print run is. I'm going to assume it's $3,000 for the trade dress, $1,000 for the Virgin. That is typically, I know with Marvel, that's typically the way it goes. I don't know if that is going to be the print run. That both Golden Apple and Frankie's don't give indication as to the print run, but that's typically what happens when you have a trade dress and a Virgin set. The trade dress will obviously have a higher print run, probably around $3,000 if I had to guess, and the Virgin will be right around $1,000. It could be $1,500 as well. So it depends. Hopefully it's pretty low, but you never know. But it's a cover buy for me. I mean, I don't buy and read Vampirilla on a regular basis, but definitely there's plenty of Vampirilla comic books in my collection, mainly because of the cover art, and I do think this one will be hot. Have no idea if it will sell out, but it's a nice cover. So that's it, guys. That's what I had for you. New comic book day for next week, April 7th. Hope everyone had a great day. Tomorrow I will be doing the Whiskey, Cigar, and Comic Show. It will be a little briefer than normal. I'm going to probably keep it to about 45 minutes. And then Friday, I will be on Immortal Biggie Shack's show. It will be at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Most of you are familiar with Immortal Biggie Shack. At least I know a lot of you are. He's got more subscribers than me, so maybe he's going to help my channel. He's definitely more entertaining than I am. He's a colorful character, a good guy, and he loves comic books. And we are going to be discussing comic books that we think are undervalued, underappreciated. I've got a list. I'm going to pull out some of the ones that I own that I still think have a lot more meat left on the bone for them to go higher. I know right now comic books are kind of crazy. Just everything is going nuts. I saw someone post on Instagram. There was an auction for Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur number 1 at 9.8. I think it ended around $620 for a 9.8, which is absolutely insane. I'm sure just a few months ago you could have picked that book up for probably under $200 for a 9.8, and now it's selling around $600. So, and again, I did a whole video the other day on my X-Men number 94. That book's blown up. It's gotten very expensive. I mean, when I bought my copy for $750 last year, it was I think right around last May. Hasn't even been a year yet. I remember thinking, yeah, this is a lot of money for this book. But I knew it was going to be a good long-term hold just because of the importance of the book. It is a new team. It really jump starts the X-Men, and it's the jump start of Claremont and that Dave Cochran run. I mean, it's definitely an important key book. Yeah, it's one of those things that I knew it was going to be a good book to have, but I didn't think it would be a $3,000 book like it is now, which is crazy. All right, guys, that's what I had for you. Appreciate you tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Whiskey Cigar and Comic Show. And on Friday, don't forget Immortal Biggie Shack on his channel at 8 o'clock. I will be just him and I talking comics, probably both raising hell. All right, guys, I'll see you then.